Am I overreacting about my husband doing something with a stripper? My husband 22M and I 22F got married in January, but we were long distance until June when we moved in together. I recently went on a trip, and when I came home I just had this gut feeling that something happened while I was gone and I just couldn't shake it. One night, he left his phone in our room with me and had been in the office for a few hours, and I went through it. Now I know going through your partner's phone is a breach of trust, but I just could not get past this feeling I had. I ended up finding pictures of him from a month after we got married that were taken in a VIP room at a strip club. He's spread eagle on a couch, visibly sweaty and drunk, with all of his bits on display. There's a second picture of what I assume is a stripper's hand touching his groin. The next day I confront him about it. I knew he had gone to the strip club that night, but he had told me he just played pool at the bar next door and his friends went into the club, but he didn't. Before I told him I knew about the pictures, I asked him about it again and he told me the same story. P.S. We had a conversation about strip clubs just a few weeks before this and we had both agreed we were not comfortable with the other going to a strip club at all. When I showed him the picture and asked him to explain it to me and how it existed if he didn't even go into the strip club, he then decided to tell me he went in with his friends and they were riling him up and saying a stripper was flirting with him and he couldn't pull her. His final story was that he paid this stripper to go into the VIP room and take pictures to make it look like they had coitus so he could show his buddies. I told him that sounds like the most ridiculous lie I've ever heard, but still, a week later he's sticking to it. I even told him that at this point it is incredibly hard for me to believe he didn't get intimate with her and that I am significantly more likely to forgive him if he just comes clean, and he swears there is nothing more to come clean about. Am I being an untrusting wife that's overreacting? Or am I just being lied to?